welcome back to another edition of Bench Burner Sports. And we're going to be breaking down the UFC Seattle card on this one. Today, it's just me and Mr. Squared over here. Shows that his name's Maxwell Schultz over there. But, but it's all good. It's me and Squared. We're going to be breaking down the card. A little bit of technical difficulties. It would not be a Bench Burner live if we didn't get started at least 5 minutes late and there were not technical difficulties. So we appreciate you guys hanging in there with us because my computer has been giving me hell. Square's been having issues. This is why Max needs to be here because he's our MacGyver for these situations. He's the guy that figures it out. So, but anyway, yes. So it is me, Knuckles, joined by Squared. We're going to be breaking down UFC Seattle taking place this weekend in Seattle. A pretty I'm not gonna lie, a pretty solid card. Card placement's a little bit weird. Looking at, and when I say that, I'm looking at like Adrian Yanez and Ricky Simone being the second fight on the card, like the second fight starting. That's kind of little weird, but especially with Ricky being a hometown kind of guy. But overall, though, really happy with this card for being a little banger, a little weekend banger here. A lot of pretty solid matchups coming up. A lot of I don't know what the odds say, but in my mind, there's a lot of really close fights. But looking forward to talking about it. We're going to be talking about the main card as we usually do, and then we might break down a couple prelim fights. Not too much to talk about on the prelims outside of maybe the Tyrell Fortune debut, maybe, and Ricky Simone and Adrian Yanez, but we'll for sure do some picks and looking forward to talking about that. Squared, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Obviously, we are right now we're a two-man crew running a three-man ship, so you might see me look down on my phone every couple of seconds. I'm just trying to get the links out, all that good stuff. Not trying to be disrespectful to the pod, of course, but I'm good. Follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. TikTok, all the other places at Bench Burner Sports. You'll find us there. I'm excited for this card. It's going to be a fun one. The last UFC Seattle, we remember, was as strange as the ending was just an absolute heater of a card. And I don't know if y'all recall, but it also came during a drought when cards just weren't living up to not even just not living up to expectations. They sometimes they met expectations. The expectations were just shit. And that just hit us right when we needed it. Not saying, a lot of people have varying opinions of how the state of the UFC now. It's not been the best, that's for sure. So maybe this card will also deliver and kind of give us some breathing room. That's what I'm looking forward to. So let's get into this.
100%. So in the chat, we had 4-ounce Sniper say hello. As always, our big dog 4-ounce Sniper in there as always. Wondering where Foo's at. They're always staring each other down in the waiting room. But also CS Today, Combat Sports Today News came. They said we need the MVP MMA breakdown. We might break away from the UFC monotony, and we probably do one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm down for it. I'm sure Max will be cool
about the same thing earlier.
So Phil and gang from Combat Sports, stay tuned. We'll have one. I'm sure here before too long. Also, Squared, I see you wearing the Bench Burner shirt. I was gonna wear it earlier, and then I realized I got mustard on my shirt.
Got the whole
yeah, dude, I got freaking. I could probably honestly, the mustard's very. I'm gonna switch into it. Give me a
second. I feel like that just kind of fits the vibe too. A mustard stain on the Bench Burner shirt. What's more Bench Burner than that?
That's right.
More of a corn
dog. I can't even notice it, but yeah, it's a very.
I can't see it at all. It's all good.
Okay, so we're good. We're good.
Hell yeah.
Got another dot up here. Me and mustard stains. Yeah, because I was wearing it and I was super excited, and I'm like, wait, I got mustard on this shirt earlier. Fuck. So anyway, that was lunchtime shenanigans. But anyway, yeah. So let's. Excuse me. Justin Cash is in the chat as well. And as Squared said, if he's looking at his phone, I'm probably going to be looking at my phone a little bit too to kind of get some ideas. I try to do my homework. It's been a crazy busy week. I'm trying to do what I can. I do know a lot about all these fighters, whatever, but we're going to do what we can. Anyway, let's get into it. So obviously headlining the card Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Was not the matchup that I thought Izzy would get in his next fight, but I think I'm not gonna lie, kind of I kind of think the UFC is trying to do a favor here. Some people might view it as different um, because Joe is known to wrestle and have power. But I think in this scenario with this fight, I think this is one where it's like Izzy has so much experience and so much, especially top level experience. Everybody's talking about the what is it like 3-fight losing streak? It's um, Strickland, DDP, and then Pyfer, right? I believe, or no, yeah, it's not Pyfer. Imavov.
Evolve. Yeah.
Um, so he's losing to the best of the best in the division. Imavov being like the one outlier that hasn't really like. I think he's proven himself, but it's also like if anybody's an outlier, it's him. Um, that being said, uh, man, I you can view it in one of two ways. You can view it as a setup fight for Izzy to get back in the W in the win column, or you can view it as a Joe Pyfer step up, like him kind of getting a step up against the legend and get establishing his name. And I view it as the prior. I kind of think in this one, man, like Izzy's gonna stay on side. This reminds me of like a Jared Cannonier type fighter, Apollo Costa, where and don't get me wrong, he's lost a step. It's very clear he's lost a step, and Joe is improving, but um, I've also not seen anything in Joe's game to tell to like make me think that he is on that level to where he's going to be a top like 8 fighter even. Like I think anybody in the top 8, even like Brendan Allen, I think most of those guys kind of like beat Joe Pyfer. He like not beat Joe Pyfer, beat Joe Pyfer. So, yeah, but, yeah, like I think Izzy needs to say that this weekend, beat Joe Pyfer, because I think that's what's going to happen here. I think that um, he's just going to be able to stay on the outside. Joe might start to chase takedowns. Izzy's shown that he can like really kind of like stay away from the hoping that in this case that he can, because that I mean he's going to be my ultimate pick, but um there's a lot of also things that have me like pausing, and I wanted to bring this up is like Joe Pyfer in recent interviews and everything else like that. And I respect the guy, and also like what he's saying he's God. That's very important. I'm a God fearing man. I'm not going to sit here and push out God onto our viewership. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you go be a Christian or Jew or Muslim or whatever. But see that look you up. Um,
Definitely not going to tell you to be those other things. No, I'm kidding.
Right, but no, but like he came on Bisping's podcast and he said the one thing you don't want to hear, and I hate saying this, but like he's going to leave it in God's hands, and if he loses, he loses. He's not worried about it, and stuff like that. That sounds like somebody that's resigning themselves to like it is what it is, and that's not always a good thing. And in this scenario, Izzy, on the other hand, we know he's a fucking ultra competitive, super like he wants to win kind of guy, and I think he's going to take. And he like it's almost cringe sometimes, like like I'm going to say it was kind of hard when he was like, "I'm ready to die" against Gastelum because he was like all busted up. That fight was also sick as hell. That's the type of guy Izzy is, and when you're going into an Izzy fight, even at this stage of Izzy's career, um, and you're saying that it is what it is, I down that. So yes, just technically being able to keep it distance, I see this as one of like it's going to be an Izzy kind of not fun, super fun fight. He's going to pick him apart from range, and probably Joe's going to be chasing a lot. Joe's going to get pissed at some point, and wouldn't be surprised if Izzy catches him late in the fight. But I'm going to go with an Izzy 6 decision. I would not doubt if Joe gets him down for a round or a round and a half. So yeah, like on the ground. So yeah, Squared. What do you think of that one, man? Or like, yeah, just flow with me. What do you got, man?
Yeah. No, that's it's an interesting fight, and we're seeing a couple of these pop up in the middleweight division specifically. It's almost like something's going on that we don't know about, but like, uh, I like this matchup. I think it's winnable for both guys. But it's also like obviously there's a huge gap in the rankings. And then you've got what was it? Shit, I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Allen versus who the hell is he fighting again? That
Oh,
makes no
Arnold
sense.
or Brendan Allen versus Edmund Shabazian.
Shabazian, yeah. What the hell? Like what?
Why?
That one is just egregious. But I don't know. It's like I don't know if maybe Dana is trying to get, or say Dana. We know that it's not really Dana,
Hunter,
but
big
Hunter,
boy Hunter.
just the UFC brass in general are just trying to get a switch up in that division. Um, which maybe it's due for. I don't no, it's not. It's not as not compared to what it's been in the past. There have been times where
They're
that.
trying to get more strikers. I think they're trying to get more strikers up top, and it's just not like.
Yeah, I guess. There have been times that this division was real stale, and I will say with Hamzat being champion, it might get stale again. But regardless, it's a strange matchup, but it's a good matchup. I think it'll be a good fight. Like I said, winnable for both guys. That being said, I feel like Izzy has just lost like a massive step. I know the 3-fight losing streak hasn't been like super honest in its reflection of like where he's at in his career. I mean, look, he got his ass whooped by Sean, so that was the start of it. Sean dropped him, which was not something we'd ever seen. I don't think with him being dropped. We seen him get hit hard. We seen him get staggered. We seen him get standing TKO'd. I guess he did get dropped kind of versus Pereira, but dropped like that where his body kind of just flailed. Um, and then he looked so he got his ass whooped that fight, goes on to fight DDP, looks good through a
Oh, he
lot
was
of
winning that fight. Yeah, he was winning that
it
fight.
looked good through a lot of the fight. DDP just does his DDP shit, like hits him with some weird shit, like weird slow punches that were just hurting him somehow,
And then
chokes him
he tripped his
out.
ass. Like he like it
Just
wasn't even a takedown. He literally like tripped him. Like he fucking
yeah,
like tripped this. Like,
it was strange and
it was DDP. It was
for
DDP.
DDP, it was unorthodox, as they like to say. Which that's not the word I use to describe DDP. I like DDP, but that's not what I call it. It's not unorthodox is like a euphemism. Yeah. And then the Imavov fight, what'd that go like around in 20 seconds? I thought he looked
Yeah,
good.
like yeah, 1 round 20. Yeah,
I
Imavov
thought he
just
looked,
said.
yeah,
Imavov just
exactly.
said, "Fuck you." Boom, 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 boom.
But I thought he looked good in that round in 20
Yeah,
seconds that it lasted. I think the problem with him is he's just not as sharp. I think he's lost a little bit of his sharpness, and that's saying something because he's that's been his thing is that he's a very sharp fighter. His fight IQ, like his striking intelligence, and I just don't think that that's in his wheelhouse to the extent that it used to be. Which, when his game relies heavily on that, can be super problematic. You could also say that maybe his chin's kind of beginning to fade. Imavov putting him out
I
like
think
that.
it is. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's fading. It started with I mean, I feel like anytime you get hit by a Pereira left hook, you're gonna lose something. A couple coins are gonna go flying off you. But and then Sean dropping him, and then yeah, it seems to be not trending in a great direction for him. Meanwhile, Joe has been really just he's been blazing it ever since he got in. Obviously, got checked a little bit. I'm not going to say fraud checked, but he got checked by Hermanson. Was it his fight versus Gastelum that was also a little underwhelming? Like he did good, but it was just
Yeah, he just like he's very tentative.
yeah.
He
He
like
almost knocked Gastelum out, if I recall correctly, and then
yeah,
just
and that would have been wild because how do you not knock out? But how
yeah,
do you not knock out Jack Hermanson? But you almost knock out fucking Gaslam.
yeah, exactly. And then somehow that fight dragged on. So that was a little like underachieving. But regardless, he seems to continue to grow, and he gets uh, more technical. So I got to go with him in this one, and I think he's gonna knock Izzy out. He hits harder than Imavov, that's for sure. Apples
And
to
we got
oranges.
to remember. I was gonna say we got to remember he subbed Abus in his last fight, and the last person to beat Abus went on to win the fucking title. So,
Yeah.
and Mr. Sean Strickland. So, yeah.
That's fair. So yeah, I'm gonna pick him, and I think he's gonna knock him out. Maybe not out cold, but I think he's gonna hit him with something
You're
nasty.
picking Joe in this one.
Picking Joe. Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
Joe. I'm
Okay.
picking Joe to knock out Izzy. I'm gonna say I think Izzy really Izzy's obviously in the trenches right now. He's in the pits a little bit, so I think he's gonna really bring his A game, and he's gonna look good. It's gonna be like the last three fights. Not counting the Sean fight, but the last two fights, he's gonna look good until it just goes wrong for him.
Mhm.
That's what I expect to happen. So give me Pfeiffer round 3, TKO.
I like the dissenting pick. I like that because I almost did pick Pfeiffer just because of the trends and stuff. And um, I thought like it's weird. I think one of the only like I just to me I just like the only reason I'm picking him is I'm a little afraid of the distraction. But I that could be just
Yeah.
something I'm reading too much into. Um,
Can I ask a question? Why did he get a hair transplant and then just shave his head constantly? Like, was it just
he's
for
from
the
Philadelphia.
ego, like hairlines
He's
down?
he's from Philadelphia. We'll just say
Yeah.
that. Like he's from Philadelphia. Like that kind of explains it.
Did he even
Sorry,
go to
Philly fans.
Vegas, or did he just like go to like some back alley and just have some guy start plugging shit in?
But yeah, Joe Pfeiffer's Joe Pfeiffer, man. I am excited for the fight though. So yeah, we got a little bit of scenting picks there, but that's what's up. That's good. That's good. That's good content. Justin Cash, Joe Sub maybe has a clear path if he can wrestle. I would suggest that's what he does, but I also think that his wrestling is maybe not. I just don't think it's on the level to like maybe close the distance. I don't know, but I could be wrong. It also just depends on what Izzy looks like because we haven't seen either of them for a little bit. Joe in October and Izzy since January of last year, I think. So been a minute for both of them. More so for Izzy, but we'll see. We'll see. Coming up in the next fight, we have former champion Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber. Grasso's been on a downer. Macy's been on a heater. Um, I will say that the level of competition that both of them have fought recently, I mean, like it's been good for Macy, but I think there's a clear difference. I would say Macy has formerly struggled against good competition. I would say. I mean, she has her. Let's see here. I'm just looking this up. Let's just go with her last three wins. Amanda Kibas by TKO, Caitlin Chukagian, or Sermonara, as she is known now. Fucking square. Fucking. Uh, Caitlin Sermonara by decision and Karine Silva by decision. But she also has a split win against Andrea Lee, who has looked. That's been almost 3 years now. Actually, it'll be 3 years almost. Yeah, it'll be 3 years almost to the day. But that she lost, that she had a split win over Andrea Lee. But also, reminder: this is a rematch in which Alexa Grasso won the first match. And honestly, Macy's looked great, but she hasn't looked phenomenal. If I'm going to be honest, like I think she has looked good. I think she has looked good. The Karine Silva fight left a lot to be desired in that match. Alexa Grasso has fought, I believe, tougher competition in her last several fights because I mean she's a former champion, so obviously she's fighting people like Valentina and Natalia Silva, the two best people in the division. In this one, as much as like I like Macy Barber and like at the same time, I don't know if I like her because she sometimes cancels main events at the last second. It pisses me off. But anyway, but yeah, outside of that though, like I just think that Alexa Grasso, unless she has taken a significant step back, which is possible, you know, she's had a lot of fights, and she went to war with Valentina 3 different times or whatever it was. I think though I'm gonna ride in this one with Alexa Grasso. And I think it'll be a decision kind of like it was in the last fight. I think she'll be able to keep on the outside, keep the boxing going, stuff the takedowns, frustrate Macy, and come away with a not super clear decision. I think this fight will be closer than their first one, but I am picking Alexa by decision. Squared.
Yeah, this one's difficult for me. It's kind of hard to get a read on where Grosso's at in her career. Obviously, she was coming out of the the what would you call it? I mean, trilogy, I guess. That was 3 fights, right? I don't know why it feels like it was
Yeah.
fucking 20, but the trilogy with Shevchenko, very back and forth, great couple fights. Um, Ultimately ends up on the under half of that trilogy. Sort of. Wasn't one of them a tie, actually? So it was like 1 1
One
and 1.
almost a draw. We needed a tetralogy. We needed a fucking
Yeah.
quadrilogy,
Yeah.
tetralogy. Do
So
another Figgy.
I
Do
guess.
another Figgy and Moreno. Do another Figgy and Moreno.
So I guess she's still, you know, tied up with her, but at the same time, the way that it was really like a circumstantial thing. Shevchenko just really came out on top, won the right ones essentially, and then she goes in and fights Natalia Silva and just gets mollywopped. And it's kind of, in that case, it's kind of hard because we haven't seen a whole lot of variety from her with like opponents over the last, well, since like 2023 when her and
Yep.
Shevchenko first fought.
Yep.
And we just haven't really seen a lot of her in general. Um, but I kind of just have to pick her over Macy due to experience. Because as we know, Shevchenko's still a great fighter, and to have been so close with her, that's got to mean something good. Silva's a good fighter. No shame in losing to her. I do think that Grosso's probably trending downward. Macy's obviously continuing to win and trending upwards, but as you said, couple real close ones. Not a whole lot of confidence in her to win the fight. Not a whole lot of confidence in Grosso either. I'm just not confident in this pick, but I'm going to have to go Grosso by decision.
I think it'll be an interesting fight for sure, like regarding that, especially because we got one person. I guess it's trending upwards, but again, there's a lot of questions behind it. Then
Right.
Grosso
Exactly.
obviously trending that. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a super interesting fight when it comes around because yeah, it's also we got to remember that I know
Exactly.
Barber's known for. You're good. You're good. I know that Barber is known for her grappling, uh, but you know. She's also known she has that karateka, the karate background. So also, while he is up and about, I'm gonna check the comments to make sure I haven't missed anything, y'all, real quick. Appreciate you guys as always tuning in. This is a chance for me to check this out. I gotta pee as soon as he's done, so I'm gonna make him sit here too. Kartika, the karate background. Let's see what you guys are saying. Squared says, I hope both these hosts kiss. They might. Justin Cash, yeah, going back. Oh, Fu, I see
You
you
mean
said
it?
Izzy needs to do the oval walk. Do you mean it? Sniper says Izzy's going to pick Joe apart. Sorry, I'm just going back on some of these questions I missed. And Fu says he's just here chilling. Appreciate you guys as always. Yeah, keep on coming in with comments, guys. Any comments you have, especially on that fight and whatever else, or anything MMA related that we're talking, that we're on right now. But so next fight up is Michael Chiesa retirement fight
Woo.
against Nico Price. For the life of me, I can't remember who he was supposed to fight, but I was like, kind of like, don't super like it for Michael Chiesa, if I remember right. But like when they reannounced that Nico Price was the new opponent, I was like, oh, well, this is great. Like this is super good for Michael Chiesa. Because as you guys know, Michael Chiesa is from the Pacific Northwest area. Let me see who his OG opponent was supposed to be. Check that Tapology real quick. It was supposed to be Carlson Harris. Yeah, like Carlson Harris isn't the best, but he's definitely a tougher fight for Michael Chiesa than Nico Price is. I think what we know what this is a retirement fight. It almost makes me feel like that Mr. Hunter Campbell himself, or maybe Sean Shelby, like went up to like realize the situation, get injured, go get injured, or like fake an injury. We're gonna throw Nico in here because we need Michael Chiesa to go out on a W. He's our broadcast guy. Um, and that says it all for me. I think Michael Chiesa is going to win by either. Nico is always dangerous on the feet, I guess, to a point. But we know what his chin is. He got knocked out less than 2 months ago. Um, give me Michael Chiesa by sub or club and sub, or maybe even like straight up just like a fucking ground and pound TKO in this one. But as we know, Michael Chiesa, the legendary tough winner, he looked like I remember that season. He looked like a caveman with his long hair, long ass beard. I miss OG Chiesa at 150. Also, the fact that he ever made 155 is astounding. But yeah, give me Michael Chiesa by sub in this one. I'm pretty confident in that pick. That might be, if Squared goes with me, that might be the bench burner lock of the week on that one. I think I'm going to go like not sub, but just Michael Chiesa in general. But what do you think, man?
You're expecting me to pick against Nico Price, the man who upkicked
Oh,
Iron Chin Vic? Really?
fuck, dude.
No,
Oh.
no. First of all, I will say this: don't sleep on Nico. He's got tricks up his sleeve. We've seen it before. The dude's an interesting
Oh,
fella.
you mean the upkick? You mean the upkick that happened like literally a decade ago when he
Yeah,
knocked that
yeah,
guy out?
that one. That's the one. But but I will say you don't get shaped like that without having a couple like dudes. I don't know. Just don't sleep on the guy. That's all I'm saying. I think I've always kind of liked Nico Price, to be
Oh,
honest
I
with you.
love Nico, dude. I
Something
fucking
about
love
Nico
Nico.
Price. Dude's got like
Yeah.
20 kids for some reason. Don't know how he affords it, but good on him. Good on him.
I just feel like he'd be super fun to fucking have a beer with and
He
just
seems like
sit
a
down.
cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, I love Chiesa too. Me and Max met him back at LFA. Oh man, what was it? 179, I think
You
it
guys had a
was.
hell of a time on that. I remember you guys met
Yeah.
Mark Coleman. Was
Oh
that a
yeah,
good
that
time?
was a great time. We met Plenio Cruz. That was Oh man, that was a ball. That was like a week before. It was whatever LFA event was a week before UFC 300. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say it was like 178 or 179, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Kies is a cool dude. Got a picture with him. You can see on my watch in the picture that it was like 2 a.m. I think, or like some shit. Like fun night.
I think he looked cooked. He looked cooked when you.
I won't disclose. Well, that'll stay between me and Chiesa, but the boys were having fun. Um, that dude would not recognize me. I'm gonna go ahead and say that if he saw me right now, he would. I've never met this guy in my life. I'm
Who
not
the
trying
fuck is that?
to, but I do like Chiesa, and I do think that this is a well crafted fight for him to go out with a win, which we don't often see especially for these older fighters. I feel like if you want to go out with a win, you usually kind of have to like pull the pull the cloth from under the UFC's ass. You got to like surprise them with your retirement. But I think he wins this one. Yeah, I'll take a sub. I don't know about rounds, but I'll take a sub as well. Um,
Right.
give me Chiesa by sub for this one.
Oh yeah. Justin Cash in the comments said Nico going to throw the fight like he did against Robbie. Am I like I know this is a thing. Am I the only person on planet Earth that does not think it was thrown? Like I
I
thought
don't
he
know.
legit got knocked the fuck
I,
out.
I have got to say, the way he fell is so suspicious looking. I'm not saying it
When you're
was. I'm not saying it was, and the shot he got hit with just wasn't anything special.
but it was like right here though. Like it was like
Was it on the
it was
temple?
on the temple. It was on the
I mean,
temple,
it's
man.
possible. It was just such a like a goofy like. Oh, okay. I don't know. It was goofy. It was goofy, but
But
hey,
we have to remember
Nico Price is a goofy looking guy, so I guess
I was gonna say we're talking about Nico Price here.
yeah,
Like if
yeah.
anybody got knocked out like that, it would be Nico Price. But if we see Nico just like literally like insert himself into an arm triangle here, then yeah, okay. Like maybe we need to start having a discussion. But maybe Nico Price is just the retirement guy. So, hey, fucking John Jones needs that retirement fight. Nico, gain some weight, get up there, but
Can I
anyway.
just put it out there? Like, if they pay me well enough, like I'll let old dudes knock me out for a couple bucks on a Saturday.
The hell yeah, man.
I'll have a good job, especially if I get to fake it like Nico Price did versus Robbie Lawler. If I just get to go and then fall down, sure, I'll do
Hell
that.
yeah.
50K.
Fuck, forever in my heart, that will be a knockout. I don't care. Like, I don't care if they even prove that it was fake. That's gonna be a knockout in my head. Hey, 4 ounce sniper, he's got my back. He said that he got cracked right on the spot. Maybe also we've gotta preface this. Me and Sniper are also old as hell. Just gonna say that. So like maybe we're like we're the guys that are susceptible to like AI
A bunch,
generated
bunch
videos.
of
So
bunch of Lawler lovers over here.
that's right, man. LL's
All
brother.
respect.
Next fight up is Julian Erosa versus Larry and Douglas. Honestly, like I love me some Juicy J. Don't know me a lot about Larry and Douglas. I know that Douglas killed homeboy Cam Teague. Like Cam Teague just has had a fucking rough run on Contender Series. He got killed by Larry and Douglas and Kevin Vallejos. I just feel
That
bad
second
for the
that
guy.
second one was brutal. That was fucking
Yeah,
brutal. Was that
yeah.
Vallejos? Was that Vallejos that did that to him?
Kevin Vallejos was the first one.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so like literally almost a year apart to the day. So he got knocked out by Kevin Vallejos in 2024, September 24th, and then he got knocked out by Larry Douglas on September 9th, 2025. So almost a year apart.
I just
Just
remember the way he hit the ground. He hit the ground. You ever seen an old person fall?
yeah, that's what it was
You know,
like,
like
dude.
you know
Yeah,
how like gravity like accelerates when an old person falls for some
yeah,
reason. It's like we're like, whoa, like how'd you move that fast to the
yeah,
ground?
yeah, yeah.
That
Dude, it was
happened.
like fucking
Yeah, just
slam, dude.
like
Yeah.
someone like slammed him down or something. I mean, kind of
Dude,
whatever.
like yeah, Larry and Douglas just put that dude out. I don't know how good this guy is. Like, I don't know enough about him. Because he's coming from LLFA, which is a good thing, and he's on a fucking heater. He's got like four, no, wait, five TKOs in a row, five KO TKOs in a row. But his last fight he lost was a KO TKO. I don't know if I can go against my boy Juicy J though, man. Like I'm sitting here trying to think about it. Juicy J does not get like, oh, he does get knocked out a lot. But like he just, I don't know. I haven't seen him knocked out bad in a long time. He did get knocked out by real skinny boy Fernando Padilla. Hell, this is probably one of those ones that's probably Larry Douglas is going to knock him out. Like Julian Erosa is the guy that on any given day he decides, oh, I'm going to be the guy that's better than me. He's kind of like the Michael Johnson of featherweight. He's like, oh, I'm going to beat this guy even though he's better than me. I'm gonna go with Larry and Douglas. This feels like a setup fight. I'm sure Douglas is like, if our boy Max, he'd have the odds up pretty quick. But I'm sure Larry and Douglas is a like ridiculous favorite. I'll pull that up while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Larry and Douglas, or however the fuck you say his name. Um, Not gonna say it's gonna be a knockout for sure, but it's probably gonna be a knockout. So yeah, give me Douglas, especially since he's on a heater. The odds on that fight, yeah, minus 360 for Douglas. So makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, let's go with Larry and Douglas. I love Juicy J, but got to give it to Douglas just because Juicy J is old and Douglas killed a man in his last fight. So yeah, there we go. Squared, what do you think, man? I'm gonna go to the
Yeah, I'm not
next
gonna
one.
lie. I don't know a whole lot about Larry and Douglas, but I know what he did to Cam Teague, and off that alone, call it an uneducated pick, but I think I know just enough. I saw what he did to Cam Teague. I'm going to pick him to win by like a first round knockout. Honestly, uh, no disrespect to Arosa, but I mean, holy shit, we all saw that. Like I said, he had Teague looking like a I don't know if I can say this, but he looked like a body, a particular kind of body just laid out like that. That's some scary shit. And I think he's going to do it again. And that's all I've got to say about this. And I'm just going to keep on talking because Knuckles fucking ditched me. And I got to fill that space somehow. So kind of making an ass out of me, Knuckles. Your little fucking baby bladder. You chose the worst, just the worst time too. Because I was like, fun. I don't really have a whole lot to say about that. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, that's so hot. I mean, that's shit.
What? What
What?
happened?
Nothing.
Are we making sexual conversation about me or something while I'm gone or something? What's going on? No.
It's just yapping. Just yapping.
Hell yeah.
But I made my
I
pick.
love
We're all
some yap.
good. On to the next one. Also, hey,
All
don't you
right.
better have a pick ready, a parlay pick ready. I texted Max. I got his.
Fuck. Okay. let me. Well, when you're
Make it
breaking
on the
down the
fly
next
like I
fight,
do.
when you're breaking down the next fight, I'm gonna make one. Um, Next fight up is Mansour Abdul Malik versus Yusri Belgarawi. As we know, Mansour Abdul Malik, I'm pretty high on him. If you guys follow me, I'm really high on him. I know that he had that super underwhelming performance against Cody Brundage, and ever since then, everybody's like, "Oh, this guy fucking sucks. Boo, this guy stinks." But anyway, and
Oh,
then
brother.
brother, this guy stink. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and Yusri is coming off of a hell of a performance against a fan favorite in Bakoyev.
I will never
Um,
forgive him for that.
yeah, dude, and like this fight, man, like the more I think about it, I'm like, I don't know if like I don't know if I'm like I want Mansour to win, but it's so tough because Mansour is like a physical specimen and he just bodies everybody. Like he is strong. Yusri Belgarwi is like 6'5". Dude, you see how much bigger he was than Bikoyev? Like it was disgusting. And it's not just tall. When he fills out after the weight cut, he is ridiculously big. It's like Alex Pereira at middleweight once again. Um, I don't know if this is a fight that Mansour can like. I have more faith he can get him down than Bikoyev can, and also like he has good hands too. We can't forget that Mansour has good hands. Um, I think this is going to be the fight that we thought that not we because I was a little concerned in the size difference that a lot of people thought that the Bakoyev and Belgari fight was going to be, which was Bakoyev taking him down and like working him. I kind of think that's what Mansour is going to do here because he does have those physical gifts. But Usry could definitely jab from the outside and hit him with some shots because he's tough. Mansour, as we know, though, has a hell of a chin, as we saw when fucking Nick Klein clocked him with a disgusting spinning elbow, and he survived it. Um, I'm going to go with Mansour, and I think it's going to be a KO TKO ground and pound style. I think he's going to get him out of there in the first 2 rounds. But Belgari is definitely going to like try to make this a nasty, like gritty fight from the outside. Try to like stay on the outside. And it's not. I'm not. I don't think those takedowns are going to come easy, but I think that Mansour will finally get them, and we'll probably see a lot of clinch fighting in the first round on this fight. But I'm going to go with Mansour, um, TKO in this one. Squared, what do you think, man?
I don't have a whole lot to say. So you might want to go ahead and start getting on DraftKings.
Okay. Let me. Yeah,
But I'm in agreement with you. I think the way that Mansour can kind of threaten, he's a little dual threat. He can threaten the takedown and open up the striking. He can use the striking to get the takedown. Pretty 101 shit, but I think he is going to utilize that very well to somehow, in some way, win the fight. I think he'll finish it too. I'm kind of just wondering if he uses the takedowns and cracks homeboy, however the hell you say his name, you sorry ass bitch,
yeah.
beating Ozmot, you sorry ass bitch. I kind of wonder if he'll do the takedowns, get a little TKO, maybe hit him with some good shit, maybe a knockout, or maybe he'll take him. Maybe he will use a striking to get the takedown, and then I could see him just kind of grinding him out from there, just hitting him with some shots. You sorry ass bitch is not able to defend himself, and he finishes the fight. Either way, I got him by TKO or KO, T/KO.
Oh yeah. And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, there are some fighters in this division. I just want to preface this and say this, like, and I made a post about it. Check out my Twitter, my X. Also, like, I might make some like it's one of these days. I want to make some video breakdowns when I get a potato that's not a camera, or I'll just record it on my phone. One of the two video breakdowns. I think
You said
that
you get a potato that's not a camera. What the fuck are you eating for dinner, dog?
yeah, fucking. Um, but I have 3 fighters that are like the future of this division. Still trusting one of them, and that's the thing. Everybody drops out so quick. Like when Taba Gautier went to decision. Everybody's like, well, maybe he's not that good now. Oh, he went to decision. It's going to be a Taba Gautier, Mansour Abdul Malik, and Damian Pinas or Penis or whatever the fuck you want to call him. I think those three dudes are the futures of the division. I have other like there's other people. I'm trying to like I always for each division I have like four horsemen, like the four horsemen of the future or four horsemen of destruction. Those guys are three of the four. I've got to find my fourth. Thought it was Bukoyev at one point, but then he fucking we know what happened.
Hey,
So
in due time, in due time.
hey, it could still be him. It's still, that's the thing. Maybe that's why I'm saving that spot. But anyway, I'm telling you, dude, don't sleep on Mansoor. Even if he like, let's say he loses this one, I'm telling you, he's young. Wait, it's gonna happen. Like he's only like 27, 28. It's gonna happen. And Yusri is older. I mean, he fought Alex Pereira in kickboxing. He's been around for a fucking hot minute. So we're gonna break down the last fight. I'm trying to find my pick for. I think I found it. I think I found my pick. But anyway, we will go ahead and break down the last fight of the main
Real quick,
card.
just want to say your fourth horseman's in the prelims, by the way.
For middleweight?
Chase Hooper.
No, middleweight. It's got to be a middleweight. It's got to be middleweight. But no.
I just said Chase Hooper.
Hooper. Let's go, dude. I love me some Chase Hooper. That's right. Fuck, he might be my fucking pick. Who knows? Anyway, he might have a spicy fucking thing. But Terrence McKinney versus Kyle Nelson, as we know, I think his name needs to just be Chaos McKinney, the man that does not know how to make it out of the first round. Is fighting Kyle Nelson, a guy who's the most unassuming person you've ever seen in your life. His eyes are too close together. It's kind of scary sometimes, but I love Kyle Nelson. I'm just fucking shitting on him. Not shitting on him, shitting on him. I'm just giving him shit, not shitting on him. I like Kyle Nelson. Actually, like he's one of the few people who's interacted with me a few times wholesomely on Twitter because he's a dad who is a kind of like middle of nowhere kind of dad like me. He hunts deer, shit like that. So shout out Kyle Nelson. Man, this is one of those ones that's like kind of weird because Terrence is chaos. Kyle's kind of more conserved chaos. He is chaos in his own way. Um, but Kyle's got a good chin. Terrence honestly doesn't. I mean, I think he would probably admit that as well. Um, he keeps talking about wanting to dial it back, wanting to not be so chaotic. You cannot you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and you can't teach Terrence McKinney how to calm down and not.
We saw him try that. We saw him try that, and then once
yeah.
bullets start flying, it's just
Yeah.
it's out the window.
Because I think where I know his ceiling is at, and I know where like Kyle Nelson can achieve to. And I'm not saying Kyle Nelson's like the best fighter in the world. Really weird that he switched from 45. I think the weight cut was the issue, but switched from 45 to 55 because he was looking like super good at 45. He's only lost to people like guy who's about to fight Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia's lost to people like that. I'm gonna go Kyle Nelson. Justin Cash just commented, made a good point. Bet the under. Yeah, probably. I don't care what Terrence McKinney says. You always bet the under when it's Terrence McKinney fight. That should probably be a part of the fucking bench burner parlay of some sort, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go Kyle Nelson in this one. Yeah, and it'll be a finish of some fashion. Not confident, but fairly confident because Terrence McKinney has a very, very, very suspect chin. So give me Kyle Nelson by TKO, probably first round. Yeah, first round, I would say. Squared, what do you think about
it? Not a whole lot to cook on with this one, of course. Kind of like as you said, it's a Terrence McKinney fight. It's not going the distance. It's not how that works. It's 1 + 1 = 3. Saying that shit. I think
is under half a round an option? Like, is under half a round an option? I'm gonna look that up. It probably isn't, but I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think he cracks him. Kind of like you said, it could be really whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna throw one out there. I think club and sub. I think he cracks him with something. Terrence maybe just recovers a little bit. Probably like shoots for a takedown, gets his neck caught, maybe like an anaconda or a guillotine.
He's the favorite.
Nelson doing a guillotine for whatever reason. But
Terrence McKinney's the favorite in this fight. I just found.
not,
I think I
not
just.
totally surprised by that, to be honest. But I don't know. I just feel like knowing Terrence McKinney. Maybe I'm just throwing him too much flack because we've just seen how this guy how it goes with him, dude. He goes out there, he'll try to be patient. He's tried that in his last fight or his last couple fights maybe, and it just doesn't last because he either hits the guy and then that guy responds by kind of getting a little more doggish, and then when his opponent gets doggish, he gets doggish, and then it just goes downhill, and then he's oh fuck, he's asleep, he's sleeping, he's out cold. We've seen that so many times, and I just kind of don't feel like this one will be much different. It'll be different. I don't see Nelson. Um, I don't know. Maybe Nelson could just absolutely flatline him, but I kind of get this weird feeling he's going to like catch him in a sub or something. In the chaos, it's going to be like in the fire, in the chaos. He's going to get a sub.
I'm like, as I say, I'm going back and looking at Nelson's fights, and he's just, yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, he knocked out Bill Algeo, and I'm not gonna lie, as much as I hate Bill Algeo, he's tough, but fuck, man, I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, I'm fucking riding.
Why
I'm riding the fucking Kyle
do I not
Nelson
remember
train.
that Bill Algeo one at all? Blanchfield versus Furo. I barely even remember that fight. Just being disappointed.
Yeah, like Kyle Nelson. Unfortunately, as much as I do really like the guy. He's kind of he's kind
He's
of
not a
forgettable.
memorable person at all.
No, no. Yeah, I think I got. Yep. I'm still riding Kyle Nelson, and we'll do the parlay soon enough. But that's kind of we'll get into that here shortly. But uh, real quick, we will just make quick picks on the rest of the card. Obviously, I'll just run through the main card. I mean, I'll say this: one fight I want to break down on the undercard. Not even break down, just talk about for a second. Ricky Simone versus Adrian Yanez. I feel like that should be on the main card. Kind of sad that it's not. Um, that being said, we haven't seen Yanez in a long fucking time. I feel like. Let me look. I know it's been a fat minute. It had to have been.
We haven't seen him since December 14th, 2024.
Okay, so it's been
Buckley
yeah. It's
versus
been.
Covington.
Who did he fight? I forget.
Daniel Marcos
He lost. Yeah, and he lost that
lost the split.
one. Um, Ricky, as we know, is like the type of guy that I fucking dude. I feel like Ricky could have been like top five at bantamweight, top 10 at bantamweight. He just like, man, he just couldn't piece it together. There was a lot of fights where he couldn't pull the trigger, kind of like where dude, these are the two guys. The best way to put it and why I want to talk about it, they are like the definition of the two guys in the bantamweight division that didn't live up to what we thought they were going to be. Ricky Simone famously has a submission win over Rob Javashvili. He's tough as hell. Yanez, I think his call to fame obviously is a knockout over a quote unquote racist piece of shit and Tony Kelly with the flip off and like that's famous. And I still wish I would have bought that shirt when it was available. Like that shirt, they had like a shirt. It was him. Like that shit was sick. And that's his call to fame. And also his boxing is just very, very nice. Like it's aesthetically pleasing to watch. He's very good. Ricky Simone is he's got that tight guard. So this could be a fun stand up affair because Ricky likes to stand up with people when he should probably take them down. Um, I think this fight will be largely probably decided on the feet because Ricky likes to settle on the feet. Um, but I think he's going to mix in clinches and work against the fence. I'm going to pick Ricky in that one. Also, just because I can never give up on Ricky Simone. I know he's old as hell now, but I'd love to see him crack that top 15 again. I know he won't, but if blonde Ricky's out there, we might get a blonde Ricky TKO. It just depends on if we get blonde or black hair Ricky. Uh, so give me Ricky Simone. I have a method, but I think Ricky Simone's going to take it. What do you think? It's weird on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I got to go with Ricky. He's just been more active.
Yeah,
Like his resume is a little bit better, so I'm gonna go with him.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so we will make quick picks real quick as I like to do. I'll tell you who we've picked so far, and then we'll go through the rest of them. In the main event, I picked Izzy. Squared picked Piper. Co-main event, we both picked Grosso. The next one, Chiesa and Price. I picked Chiesa, or we both picked Chiesa. Next fight, Juicy J versus Laren Douglas. We both picked Douglas. The fight after that, Mansour Abdul Malik versus Yusuf Belgarwi. We both picked Mansour Abdul Malik. And then Terrence McKinney and Kyle Nelson. We both picked Kyle Nelson. You picked Kyle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, did we only differ on one pick? Shit. Yeah,
Yeah, damn.
guess there's
I,
no. I'm not gonna lie and pick for differential sake.
right, yeah, but
I've
that's
done that a
fine.
couple times. I think about when you and Max have both picked somebody, I've been like, let me just throw a little curveball at
And
them.
then sometimes, like, if
And
like I feel like
then I
it works out
realize,
for you.
like, oh, I have to explain my pick now, and I'm like, hey, you just never know.
Hey, right. So we'll do quick picks. As you guys know, when we do quick picks, we try to not talk about it. You guys know me. I'm on my fucking soapbox. I love talking about picks anytime I can, but I'm gonna try to. We're gonna just try to pick it without any fucking banter about it. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Tafik Masayev squared. Who you picking in that one?
Ignacio.
I am also picking Ignacio Bahamondes. Chuper, the Choop Man, Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson Jr. Lance is in his hometown. Are we giving the hometown favorite his due in this one, Squared? What do you think?
Damn
Who we
straight
picking?
we are. And last I saw, Lance Gibson was not very impressive. So give me Chase. Plus, I just love Chase. How can you not love Chase?
Also, yeah, isn't it actually Chase from fucking Pacific North? They're both from there.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're
Okay, so we
right.
are giving the hometown guy. We are giving the hometown guy his fucking flowers. Hell yeah.
Wait, yeah, didn't I say yes to that? Because I thought you were talking about Chase. My
No, I
bad.
was talking about Lance is from Seattle. Yeah, yeah. Fuck, I forgot that fucking Shoop is too. Yeah, I forgot Hooper is too. But yeah, Hooper too. Yeah, we're giving the hometown guy his flowers. Hooper. Yeah, we're both picking Hooper in that one. Yeah, Choop. Let's go. Next one's interesting. Marcin Tybura versus Tyrell Fortune. Squared, who you picking in that one?
It's kind of an experience thing. You know, I'm gonna pick the Fortunate Son just to throw something in the mix.
Hell yeah, man. Honestly, he's the favorite. I wouldn't doubt it, but also he's fought like nobody's in his last four fights. So
Exactly. Yeah. It's
I'm
cool.
and
I feel like we've seen
I'm
this
like
story in heavyweight too much, but
yeah, and like heavyweights that have come in have just not fared the best. So I'm gonna go with Tabora. I'm not confident because he's also like the guy that is just kind of in the middle. I'm gonna go Tabora, but I'm not super confident. Um, King Casey O'Neill versus Fernandez. I don't unfortunately remember which Fernandez that is, but um, squared. I'm gonna look that up while you're picking real quick because I don't want to give
uh,
a super fun pick.
I got to go with what's her name, Fernandez. I'm just not picking Casey. Not a fan of her. Kind of got personal beef with her one time. I don't know. We're not trying to talk too much. I know this, but I'm gonna give you
No,
all.
you're good. No, this is fine. Yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
gonna give you all a little backstory. Casey one time like said she was gonna fight somebody that was talking shit on Twitter, and then she said like, "Oh, he's meeting me at the gym tomorrow." Next day comes, nothing happens. I tweet like, "Yo, what happened? Did you whoop his ass?" And she goes, "It takes a 2-second Google search to find out what happened." I was like, okay. And then apparently, like the UFC like called her and was like, "You're not fighting this guy" or some shit like that. And I was like,
Yeah,
first of all, I didn't find it on Google because no one's fucking putting shit on the internet about you. I'm not gonna call her that word. I don't call women that.
that's just her being fucking like what is that called?
I
What's
will
the
call her
word?
a sack of shit though. I'll call her a
There you
sack
go.
of shit for
There
that
you go.
response. It was like, who the fuck do you think you are, Casey O'Neill? No one's googling shit about you. I had to find it on Twitter, and it was like, I don't know. It just pissed me off. I was like, man, this girl kind of sucks. She's
I
got
think I
shit.
remember that.
I just like from then on, I was like, man, I kind of hate you actually. Like, yeah, I always
Yeah,
told her I was like,
Casey,
oh,
dude,
is she Scottish or whatever she is, or like I guess Scottish ancestry.
Scottish, Australian, and like fucking three
Yeah,
other
she's got
things
like
at the same
Scottish
time.
ancestry, and I got a little Scottish.
Um,
So I was like, cool. No, not cool
yeah,
anymore. Fuck you. So picking against her.
Casey O'Neill used to be the hot talk of the Twitter town and
It's like a
social
3-year
media.
grudge that I'm holding, by the way.
Huh?
It's like a 3-year-old grudge I'm holding.
Fuck. I just looked up Fernandez. I remembered who she was. Like, I know that sounds super bad, but I'm picking Fernandez because also Casey O'Neill's not been super active, like torn ACLs, this and that. Also, just super. We're not supposed to be breaking down the fight, but you gave your portion. I'm going to say this: like, I'm picking Fernandez because I just got to. I got to put it out there, dude. She's just super underwhelming. Let me just put it that way. She's just super underwhelming. I'm sorry. I like her boxing, but I'm going with Fernandez. Let's hope Casey O'Neill can shut our fucking mouths and maybe like do what she was doing before and looking good. But anyway,
she won't.
She won't. We know that.
I don't like have a passionate hatred for her. I actually don't hate her at all. But whenever she fights, I remember that and I think like, man, what an asshole response that was to a simple question. You could have just ignored what I said, and I would. Yeah, I wouldn't have cared if you ignored it, and I just never would have known, and it wasn't laying that heavy on me, but you just had to go and be a little dirty asshole.
That's right.
I will not forgive her.
Right. Casey O'Neill, the dirty ass. Next fight up, Navajo Sterling versus Bruno Lopez. Squared, what do you got on that one?
Sorry, which one was that? I was thinking about Casey
Navajo Sterling versus Bruno Lopez.
Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling's the massive favorite. I don't have faith in him. He's gonna win, but like, fuck, dude, he never like dude. I gotta say this real quick. They're fucking piping him as like the next big thing. He's not. He's not. I'm sorry. His fate is gonna be he's gonna go on a run and then he's gonna get chinned by like Iwan Kutalaba. That's his fucking fate. So sorry. I'm just being honest. Like, he's good. He's just not great. And then, as you know, both of us rode with our boy Ricky Simone. And then in the opening bout of the fight, Alexia Tainara versus Bruna Brazil. Scored. What do you think,
man? I'm so sorry. Somebody texted me.
No, you're good. Alexia Tainara versus Bruna Brazil in the opening fight. What are we thinking?
Bruna.
Oh, dude, I'm riding Tainara. I think she's the fucking future of the division. I'm going with Tainara 100%.
Perhaps.
Dude, no, she's looked good in her last few fights. So anyway, guys,
I'm gonna put a face to that name. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna.
Yeah, dude, she's the chick. She's the chick that like the last 2 times she's won, she flops down and starts twerking her ass like as she's like laying on the floor. The black chick with the fro.
That sounds like 5 other. Oh, okay, yeah.
She's like, yeah. You're
right. I'll go. Yeah, switch.
Your reminds me of Angela Hill a little bit, like the way she looks a little bit like with the when fucking Angie does, like it's a certain way that Angie does her hair.
Yeah.
But like yeah, she'll fucking flop down and like twerk and shit. But
anyway, that and I was like, that's like 7 of them. I don't know.
No, yeah, she just. I don't know how I can't do it on like I could do it for you guys, but no. But anyway, no. So as you guys know, we are going to do our bench burner parlay. Did you say you have Max's in? Did he give one?
Yeah, I've got.
Okay,
his.
sick.
You want to go ahead and text me yours while you're, and then I'll just go ahead and punch it in. So that way, I got like the $10 pays this much ready.
Yeah.
Or I get, you know what? Just go ahead and say it, and I'll plug it in as you're saying it. What a dumbass I'm being.
That's all good. I already texted it to you, so there you go. Okay. I am picking my bet. So we'll start with mine real quick since I'm the host at the time that I picked it. I'm picking Kyle Nelson money line plus 154.
I probably should just pick plus odds. Oh, whoa.
Fucking Max talking shit. I had to. Like, this is the one time if I lose a bet, this will probably be the one. But I'm picking Kyle Nelson money line. Actually, let me make sure. What is Kyle Nelson just by finish? Hang on a second. Do they not have Kyle Nelson? I don't think they even have that line yet available. Just Kyle Nelson by finish in general. I don't see it. So we'll just go by. We'll go Kyle Nelson by. We'll go Kyle Nelson by money line, which is like I said plus 154. We're gonna bet that. Pretty confident. Not ultra confident, but fairly confident in that. That's my pick. That's going to be the one that's going to fucking lose us the parlay this week. The fucking karma's coming back for me. I know it. What do you got, Squared? What's the boy? What are the boys
I
barking?
don't know where everything just went. Okay. For me, well, let me start off with Max. So Max is going against our grain. He is picking Terrence. He told me Terrence
Oh,
by.
is she picking Terrence McKinney? Then we can't do a parlay with that. It won't let us do a parlay. Let me
What is
change
that?
mine because you
Oh,
can't pick.
that's completely valid. Yeah.
Then tell Max to pick somebody else. Text him and tell him to pick somebody else. That's I don't care what he said. Like he always picks the dumbest fucking shit. I'm sorry, Max. If you're here right now, I tell you the same shit. He picks the dumbest fucking picks. He picked Roman Delize basically to get knocked out. So no, tell him to change his pick.
He's got a backup.
No, we're not
Good
doing
point.
that. We're not fucking picking fucking. We're not picking. I'm not letting him do that. I'm
All
not
right.
letting him.
Go ahead and you find a second one in case he doesn't respond, and I'll go
Okay.
ahead. And
Actually, fuck it. We'll just let me pick a second one real quick. Squared, what's yours while I'm picking one second?
so the ones that we do on the live are like the unofficial. When I put out the graphic later, that will be the official one. So maybe okay, Max.
Ooh, I have one.
No.
Hang
Let
on,
me
let me see if I
explain to
can find
him.
it.
Knuckles picked Nelson, so it won't let us parlay. But
I might have a
Max,
different one.
Max, if I ask you if you've got a backup, I'm saying pick a backup, not hey, do you have a backup by chance?
Okay, I am picking. Hold on, I might have a backup, but it's not UFC. Hang on. It's MMA, but it's not UFC. Hang on, let me see if I can figure this out.
And then he
They
responds,
don't.
yeah, can't parlay for same fights. Yes, I know. That's why I'm asking you if you got a backup, Max. Oh, dang,
This
dude.
is our host. This is our host. I wish, dude. I want. Okay, they don't have it available, but I was gonna pick Johnny Eblin and Brian Battle to go to decision, but that's not a fucking available. Okay, we're not gonna do that one. That's not available.
Max is checking right now. He's looking for one. I'll go ahead
Well,
and read mine. I'll tell you on my
if his second one is worse, then I'm just gonna make a second one. So go ahead
all right,
while I'm looking.
keep in mind, everyone watching this is the unofficial one. It will be official once we submit it all into a graphic.
I found my second one. I found my second one.
All right.
So I found yeah.
So for me, I am going to go for Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer to be under 3.5 rounds. It's at plus 105. And I think that's a pretty solid plus 105. I like that.
That's a good plus 105. I like that. If Max doesn't come up with something, I'm going to go with Alexa Grasso money line. It's plus 154.
See what that comes out to. Alexa Grasso.
Watch Max be the only person pick a fucking minus odd in this one. And he still doesn't get it right. He still doesn't get it right.
So if that were the case, it would be a total of come out to plus 1222, and $10 would pay 132.25. Now let's see. Max has had the dots up for a second.
Okay.
He said it'll look really fast, and that was.
If he doesn't have something, dude, just if he doesn't have something, we'll go with Alexa Grasso. I actually, fuck it, Alexa Grasso, do it. I'm going with Alexa Grasso. I'm gonna do it. What'd he say? What'd he say?
Let me read this. Izzy to win in over 2.5 rounds. Could I do that with mine also being under 3.5? Because that's possible. That's possible, but then we're making it like real difficult for this to be a.
So you're like literally picking within a round, like it would be within a round. No, dude, just do the original. Do the original.
All right. So we got Izzy versus Joe at under 3.5. Kyle money line, Kyle Nelson money line, Alexa Grasso money line.
No. He picked Terrence McKinney.
But we can't.
You said Kyle Nelson.
You want me to take the Kyle Nelson one off? That was your
so original. Take the Kyle Nelson one off.
Gotcha.
Put his in, and then put I'll take Alexa Grasso.
Alexa
Because
Grasso.
he can honestly, like, I feel better about Alexa Grasso winning than I do Kyle Nelson. So he's probably like, I'm cool with him picking Terrence. I don't like it, but
I'm gonna go with Terrence by he originally said by KO or sub. KO is plus 165, sub is plus 225.
oh,
Who
it's do KO. It's
KO?
gonna be a
Yeah,
KO.
that's what I'm thinking. All right, so that in that case, and this I guess we'll go ahead and say this will be the official one. Plus 1279, $10 will pay off 137 and 98 cents.
That's pretty solid.
I'm fucking with it.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I like the sound of that better. Terrence McKinney by KO. Yeah. Max is going to be the only one wrong once again. Did we all pick plus odds, but
Let
yeah,
them know.
everybody still let us. We're not the best at this betting thing, y'all. So if you have any suggestions on what we should do, or as the parlay pals do over there at on Air Hawani's show, Boys in the Back, if you think we should start boys, if we should start, honestly, we probably need to start including Coop in this. Get Coop's pick. I know
Text them
you guys
right
haven't heard.
before.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard from Coop in quite a while, he's our producer, but that man is a busy guy. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate, doing music stuff, doing baseball stuff, I mean, like he's always out and about, so he's busy. But we'll definitely have to have Coop back on the show sometime in the future because he's our producer, he's our homeboy, and we will probably start getting him back involved with the picks again, see what he has for those.
I'll text him right after this one. This will be our first 4-leg parlay this weekend. I'll
Okay,
text him
bet.
and
And if Coop's not available for those in the future, we could even throw a fucking special guest like CST member, or we could even throw in fucking Kev or our boy Paul from
that's
Totally
crazy.
Blitz. Kev or Paul. Oh no. Kevin, our boy KK Kevin. Or wait, that's even worse. But or Paul from Totally Blitzed, or somebody from or we could even get a fighters parlay pick on and make it the bench burner pick because I think four man makes it more interesting, makes the odds a little bit better for us to get wins in the future. Because if you get four people picking all like minus 100, and it's like a pretty safe bet, those will be solid plus odds. So we'll see what we get cooking in the future. Otherwise, everybody, thank you for tuning in. As always, I was just looking to see if I didn't see any comments. You guys were quiet tonight. I don't like it. No, I'm just kind of fucking with you. You guys were quiet tonight, but there's nothing wrong with that. You guys are listening to us yap and chat about UFC Seattle. Piper
Snipes and Belly and dinner.
I was on it, but time so has sick outlaw. I don't know Shinny, but yeah, as always, and girls, ladies and gentlemen, JDs and gentlemen, as I see the TikTokers say. But appreciate you guys tuning in as always, as Max likes to say. Um, yeah, we're pretty pumped for this card. I've got to work. I'm gonna miss the first two fights, which the second fight on the card is the one fucking fight I want to see on the card, which is Simone and Yanez, which depresses me significantly. But because I'm working, my job hates me, obviously. Not shout out, but I will be definitely in there for at least. I'll probably be back at least for the Tybor and Fortune fight. But hope if you guys tune in, enjoy it. If you guys have anything to say, definitely comment even after the thing is done. Send this to your friends, family, coworkers, whoever, whatever. We want people to view this. We love talking about MMA. We love getting more opinions. So definitely comment, definitely get more opinions. Appreciate you guys so much. We're getting back in the swing of things, and actually we've been back in the swing of things. I think we're doing pretty hot. And we just want more feedback from you guys, I guess is what I'm saying. And yeah. See you guys on Saturday if you're in the chats, and see you guys if you tune in our social medias. We'll be ripping hot on the bench burner account and on our personal accounts. At least me, I'm fucking always ripping hot on my personal account with some stupid shit. But definitely tune into the bench burner account more than anything. We will be ripping some good ass memes in there. So appreciate you guys. And speaking of social medias and everything else, Squared, take it away, buddy.
Oh yeah. Follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner. That's probably where we're most active. That's where kind of our core is at. So if you're watching this and you're not in that realm, please join us. We'd love to have you in our core. Um, we'd love to have you inside of us. Follow us on our Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, all the other places. That'll be at Benchburner Sports. Where personally, I'm trying to get better at Instagram. I've gotten a little bit better at that, like kind of getting our stuff over there as well. Facebook on the TikTok shit a lot better. So I'll follow those accounts. Be a little more motivated to do that. Shout out Southpaw hopping in. Unfortunately, we're wrapping up Southpaw, so I don't know. Hopefully, you're here for more than just until a couple of seconds ago.
Yeah, check out go back and watch, man. We got some good takes on this.
Yeah. As Knuckles was saying, drop comments even after the live is over and you're just maybe watching this back. Tell us what you know. Add a leg to the parlay. That's another thing. Like the whole bench burner parlay. We want to hear y'all's picks on it too. So if you're like, in the comments, let us know. Like,
we can make a crazy big. We can make a crazy big one.
Huge leg.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Follow us. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Knuckles, don't ever interrupt me again. But sorry, what I was saying, you see some nice bets. You're like, hey, they got this at plus 125 or something, some shit like that. I don't know. Let us know. We like to see that. It's good discourse, and that's kind of what we're here for. We're trying to cultivate like discourse in the MMA scene and just kind of be like a median for that. That's kind of enjoyable. Obviously, we do the memes and all that stuff as well. So, thank y'all for watching. I'm going to end stream, and I know it's going to end 20 seconds after. Click an end stream now. We love y'all, and I don't know. I'm just going to kind of play a guessing game as to when this is over. This is matches.
I'm just doing fucking stuff. Also, Southpaw, check it out. Southpaw, check it out. Yeah.
What do you say? You will watch with Awesome Knuckles. Check
your you wanted me to check DMs. I think you DM'd me. I haven't even looked, dude. I've been bad about.
Hold on. I don't know if I should be over by now. Okay. Surely it's over by now. Okay, I was just making sure because I hit end, but then I saw that like something else came up.
It's still going. It's still going. Hang on.